everyone. Welcome to Long Arm Wednesday. I'm Laura Lynn of the Mom and Pop Quilt Shop. Thank you very much for joining us. We're working on a Ronald McDonald House donation quilts for the Quilting Bee, the big Quilting Bee that's happening all across Canada. It's just before the end of June that we got to hand all our goodies in, and they're going to get quilted up at the International Centre, and I'm going to be partaking in that too. I'm taking some long arm stuff. And I'm going to help out wherever I can because I'm going to be there, so why not, right? So this is one that we've done up at the Mom and Pop Quilt Shop, the we as in me at the Mom and Pop Quilt Shop. So, and I just did I got the Canada's 1867 to 2017 fabric in most of the centers. And then just did a big one. I didn't want to do a small one. I wanted to do a big one to, you know, represent us in the shop and that we want to give back and, you know, just be good peoples. So this is the one I'm just quilting up. I'm doing, actually, Tracy Gardner-Russell of Whirls and Swirls did this pattern just a few days ago, and I really, really liked it, and I was kind of inspired or needed to something to do free motion on this quilt, so I'm going to doing this. So hopefully you'll like it, okay? So we are just going to hit the start button. It's 12 stitches per inch. I'm using a Signature white. It's just, Signature doesn't seem to put numbers on their colors, so it's white, and it's very fluffy, as you can tell. I just started and was just doing a little bit to kind of get into the groove of it, and it's very fluffy everywhere. So it's not one of my favorite threads to go with, but I didn't really want anything too shiny for this. I kind of wanted a matte tone color. Okay, so and we're gonna plug away at that. So I liked what Tracy was doing with the little curl and the little spikes. And then just doing them in any direction. Do a little curl and come all the way back out to the end of the curl. And you do like little spikes or shark fin or something, whatever. Back and forth. I'll try not to go too crazy fast. And you can stop halfway, go all the way. Whatever works for you. Come bounce in that little negative space there, and then just follow your spikes all the way back around. Okay? And then pop around and do it somewhere else. Okay? Like this. I'll just move with the machine here. I'm going to come all the way back down to here and then start my spikes. Do big, small. Leave a little gap in the curl, make it a tight stem. I was trying to think of the little green plant that grows outside that very much looks like this little swirly thing, and I just couldn't put my finger on it. Fennel, but I don't think that's it. So you just keep following around. Like I say, it's almost like leaving a little shark fin. And then just back around all the way again. Just kind of like highlighting what you did. You can bounce in. Not everyone has to have a little spike on it. Just come fill in that space a little bit, and then come and pop in another direction. All right. Super easy. I really liked it. She's kind of whipped it up, and I was like, oh, you know what? I think that'll go great on this donation quilt I got going on. Because I always like to quilt up the ones that, you know, if I can. Obviously, all the 24 that I got are some of them are obviously edge to edge. I've done a couple of custom on them, on a couple of them. And just fill it in, big and small. Just give it the little fin or spike, whatever you want to call it. Like I said, not everything has to have little fins on it or anything. Just kind of work your way. And that's pretty much how I'm going to fill out this whole quilt. And I'm binding them all, what doesn't have a Canada fabric in it, because there's a couple that arrived that didn't have any Canada's birthday fabric in it. I'm binding it in the Oh, I tried really hard to say that word. Sequential. Anyways, that word. We're gonna put it in there. It's a big one. It's a tongue tire for me. It's like sore shoulder. I always mess up on that one too. Anyways, and we're gonna bind it in that. And we got a few different colors in that too. We've got the maple leaf right here, and we've got the creamy colored. That's right there. So we've got a few colors we can bind with, that's for sure. All right, do a nice big one over here. So we're gonna make sure it matches. It matches the quilt. You can make them big or small, whatever. You're the creator. So you go all the way down into the far little corner of the curve. Or all the way into the spike, go all the way and give that extra dimension. Just make sure you got enough room to get yourself back out. And around your spikes. And then pop up in a different direction. You want them going all different sizes and all different directions. And I loaded a few bobbins, so I probably take about 3 to fill this 6x4 quilt of squares, of 12.5-inch squares. There was 2 sizes that were suggested, was 3x4 and 6x4. And that gave a good size quilt for either a small little munchkin or a big munchkin, or parents, you know. I don't know if it's just going all straight to kids, or I think it's just the house has a need, so let's fill it. And we're getting really close. I see that the tally from the Canadian Quilters Association on the Big Quilting Bee, that's like a little honey pot or a honeycomb or honey hive or whatever. It had 600 on last time that we checked, so it's so encouraging. We got a month and a bit to go. We're gonna get there. I know we are. Us Canadians are gonna pull through, and I know some of our American friends have helped out as well. Awesome. Thank you very, very much. Every little bit helps. Every little bit helps. And my fellow quilter and friend, Jeanette, she donated like 5 yards of very creamy colored flannelette. She went out shopping the other day and dropped that off to me when I was at Crossing Guard the other morning, and I was so proud and so happy, and big thanks to her. So thank you, Jeanette. It helps out. It really does, you know. And especially if we all pull together, when they say it takes a village, sometimes, you know, it just takes a country to get things done. I'm very happy this is a giving and loving country. One I call home. I like it that we all give back and, you know, or help out, and, you know, that's what the guilds are, you know, that's one of their main things. It's community outreach, it's Quilts of Valor, it's, you know, hospital donations, it's NIC units, it's something. It's always out to help someone else, but you're always learning for yourself. You know, it helps you improve in many ways. Okay. Ooh, okay. We'll stop it right there. Can move off a little bit. There we go. He's like, I'm standing stretch and I don't want to stretch. So if you still want to help or partake or have a little quilt top or a block or something, that you send it to us at the quilt shop here. Check us out. We've got Facebook and YouTube, Mama Pop Quilt Shop. Check us out there. You can get it to us and I'll get it because I'm going to the International Center. I will take the squares. If I haven't had a chance to quilt them up, I will take them there and they will get all quilted up in the big ones. Because I mean, there's lots of people, and lots of long arms, lots of domestic machines all coming to help get this done. So we're going to reach our 1,000 no matter what. I know that. We're cranking it out till midnight. Bring on the tea. All right, so we'll call that for Long Arm Wednesday today. And we really appreciate you watching and subscribing and liking and upvoting and sharing. It really helps just get the knowledge out there. And so don't forget to check out weekend projects. Okay, thanks everybody. See you next time. Bye-bye.